Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready for a one-of-a-kind blogging experience? King of the blogosphere. Y'all ready? You're watching King Suffix TV. What's up, everyone? You're watching King Suffix TV, and I'm your boy King J. So let's just jump right into it. Are you excited? BET Awards 2011. Okay, so let's just be real. You kind of have one or two reactions when you hear that the BET Awards are coming. You either have, oh yay, BET Awards, or oh crap, BET Awards. Because let's face it, usually they let us down. Every year, we might get excited that they're coming around, and then we turn on the show, and it starts off strong, and it slowly goes to hell as we watch it, and we watch it crash and burn, and we tweet, and we Facebook, and we comment all night long about how bad the show is. But this year, I'm excited because they might actually pull it off. They might do it. And here's why. One, the host, Kevin Hart. I mean, he's funny as hell. He's really popular right now. A lot of people are watching his stuff. A lot of people are following him. He appeals to a younger audience. So, I mean, that's a good indication. Things might actually go well this year. Then, listen to the lineup of performers. We have Alicia Keys, Jill Scott, Chris Brown, Lil Wayne, Drake, Beyonce, DJ Khaled, We the Best, Ace Hood, I'm not really sure who that is, Rick Ross, Kelly Rowland, Trey Songz, Mary J. Blige, Mally Music, Kimberly Nicole, Mary, Donna McClurkin, Shirley Caesar, and Deidre Cadden. We have a lot of potential with that lineup, I think. We really have a lot of potential. It's not too hood, like last year was just kind of ghetto, and it's not too pop, and it's not too R&B and sappy. It seems like we have a good mix of everything. So good job, BET. So let's talk about these performers. Alicia Keys, I really don't know how to feel about what she's gonna do because we haven't heard anything from Alicia in a good year or so, maybe two. So I really don't know what to expect from her. Alicia, I love Alicia. I love her music. But, when it comes to live performances, I'm sorry, she just doesn't do it for me. She really doesn't. I mean, it's not spectacular. It's good, but it's not like I can't wait to see Alicia perform. So, she brings a certain amount of class to the show for BET, so good for them. But, as far as what she's going to do, I mean, I don't know. I really don't care. Let's just be honest. Let me skip to Beyonce. Because if we're perfectly honest, we probably would not be watching unless we knew that Beyonce would be on there. The years that Beyonce is on the show, I'm pretty sure the ratings go up versus the years she's not. And it's been 2 years since she's been on there, and it sucked for 2 years. Or at least that's my opinion. So usually when she's on the show tends to be better. And not to mention, let's just say, I mean, she gives a stellar performance every time. I hate her, but I love her at the same time. Why? Because she can perform. As much as you might want to talk about her, as much as you can't stand her like me, the bitch can perform, and she can perform her life away on that stage, and I don't care. Nobody can top her performance, period. There are people who can sing better than her. There are people who have way better vocal ability. Let's think about the Dreamgirls. Her name is Jennifer Hudson. Can sing her under a mattress, but Beyonce can perform. And so, I mean, that's what we're all excited about. We want to see what she's going to do. Now, if I have to mention Beyonce, of course I'm going to mention my favorite, Kelly. Anybody who knows me knows that I love Destiny's Child in the entirety, and I'm a huge Kelly and Michelle fan. I love Beyonce, but I'm a big, huge Kelly and Michelle fan. Michelle is actually my favorite. Love you, Michelle. But I'll do a special video for her later on. But it's all about Kelly. What is she going to do? She is blowing up right now, #1 on the R&B charts with Motivation. And I love the song. I've been a Kelly fan since she's come out with Miss Kelly. And then in Destiny's Child. I've always loved Kelly. And so I think the question is, what is she going to do? And Of course, we want to see motivation. I predict that she'll probably do that, but it's, are you going to do it successfully? Kelly, don't fuck it up. Girl, this is your time. In the words of RuPaul, do not F it up. This is your time, Kelly. This is your time to shine. Please, please, I'm begging you, don't screw it up. Last time Kelly performed on BET Awards, they put her right after Beyonce, and it was when B-Day was out and Miss Kelly was out. And the song was hot. She had a hot single, Like This with Eve. Everybody was like, okay, all right, Kelly. And then she got up there, ladies, come, leave home if he ain't got a right. And I was just like, oh, hell. Oh, Lord, Kelly, what you doing? So, we got this new single, Motivation. It's a good sex summer song. Got you feeling all good. Baby, I'm going to be your motivation. You know, and so hopefully she will get out there and it'll be sexy and it's going to be on fire. And she gets a chance to blow up and get all the credit she deserves. Now, to these other people, Lil Wayne, God, I mean, after the whole I wish I could love every girl in the world fiasco the other year, do we even really want him back on the show? Chris, okay, so Chris performed his ass off last year with the Michael Jackson tribute, and I fell in love with Chris Brown all over again. I'm a Chris Brown fan. I don't care if you don't like it. It really doesn't matter to me because the boy can sing and he's talented. I think we all need to get over what happened, and either you're going to like him or you're not. Chris, you know, it's like, I don't know. What do you expect from Chris? I hope that he does a great job. I'm pretty sure it'll be okay. But then every time Chris does something good, he turns around and he screws it up. Because then he's what? He's going to have an awesome performance on stage and then go into the dressing room and break a mirror like he did at Good Morning America. So I don't know what to do with you, Chris. Drake, okay, Drake, yeah, whatever. DJ Khaled, we the best. Is anybody else find out that they have to say the whole thing, every time that they say his name? That's kind of how I feel. DJ Khaled, Ace Hood, Rick Ross, Drake, Lil Wayne. I mean, there's your Negro segment. I mean, I don't know what else to say. That's your hood ghetto mess that's going to be on stage for the BET Awards. I mean, we expect it every year. And probably at that point in time is when the show is going to go. But some highlights. We got Trey Songz in the mix this year. But, Trey Songz, let's talk about you last year. With that Purple Rain. Boo-boo. What was you doing? Because that was a mess. I can't. Her night I cried your bitch in the purple rain. What? I've given up on you with live performance. You screwed up last year. You had a Kelly moment with that performance last year. So I hope you redeem yourself with this year because that was just a mess. Speaking of the Prince tribute last year, Patti LaBelle. Do you not love this woman? How can you not love this woman? Because she came out after Trey Songz screwed it up and came out and then saved the entire show. I love you, Patti. And not only did she save the show, this year they are honoring her. You know, they should honor her because she saved last year's show. That's why she should be honored. But she's honored with a Lifetime Achievement Award, which she definitely deserves. I mean, what other old school artist do you know that has kept her nose clean? In a sense, there's never been drama around Patti LaBelle. She's always been sweet. She's done humanitarian work. I mean, who doesn't love Patti? That's like everybody's grandma that we all love. Good job, Patti. Because what's my name? Patti. Love you. And then Steve Harvey is getting recognized for his humanitarian work. And I personally love Steve Harvey. I watched the Steve Harvey show growing up, and then I listen to his radio show every morning. And I mean, I love him because he is so down to earth. If you get a chance, watch his interview with Piers Morgan on CNN. It was a wonderful interview, very well done. And you just got to see the real side of him. He's not Hollywood. He is just really down to earth. He really is Uncle Steve. And I appreciate what he's doing for young men. In a community, especially the black community, where there are not many fathers and, you know, male role models. And, you know, they have to look up to people like Lil Wayne. And this is not taking anything from Lil Wayne, but, you know, who would you rather your son mimic his lifestyle after? A Lil Wayne, a Drake, or a Steve Harvey? You know, and so I think the fact that he became a celebrity, he came up in the world, and he has all this money, and that he's giving it back and touching out and reaching young men, I think that's amazing. And I really give him a lot of credit. I think he really deserves it too. So good job, Steve Harvey. And then we got our whole gospel block. Yeah, we got Mary, Donnie McClurkin, Dietrich Haddon, Shirley Caesar. I think they're gonna have church. I mean, every year we have a gospel block. Last year we had Kirk Franklin and that whole crew with Kirk trying to sing on the piano. And y'all, come on now, that was a mess. That was a mess. So this year, I hope that BET does a better gospel package because they don't ever spread out the gospel acts. It's usually one lump gospel segment where they are all singing and hollering together and shouting off stage. So, yeah. BET Awards 2011, my prediction is I feel like we're going to have a good show this year. I really do. I think they might actually pull it off. And if they do, this may be the first time in history that BET Awards have actually pulled off a great show. Who am I kidding? They're going to fuck it up. They're going to do something wrong, and we're all going to be like, oh, you know, BET, I just have to tell you something. I appreciate that you've been around for the years that you've been around, and I appreciate all the stuff you have done for black culture and music and arts and etc. And you have been a platform for our voice. And I would love to work for BET, so don't get me wrong when I say this. But there are just some times where you watch stuff on BET, or you see things on like Spring Break or the BET Awards, and you just go like, I'm kind of sad to be affiliated with that. How are you affiliated? Because it's black entertainment television, and baby, I'm black. We don't have to get all politically correct. I'm black. It's black entertainment television. When they do stupid stuff, it make us all look bad. Let's just go ahead and face it. Be real. Stop being so deep. So anyway, BET, please, 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 please do not screw it up. Alright, gays, girls, boys, love you so much. Thank you so much for watching. Continue to follow my blog at kingsuffix.wordpress.com. You can email me at kingsuffix@yahoo.com. You can follow me at kingsuffix on Twitter. And, of course, rate and subscribe and do all that stuff that you need to do right here on YouTube and keep coming back for more. Alright, kids. Bye-bye. King of the blogosphere.